Welcome to KiddNation Extra, everybody.
Hello.
I'm JC. I got Kelly Raspberry, Big Al Mac, and Jenna. What's that huge apple over there? Look at that thing. That's a big one.
The problem with apples these days, I know this is very engaging, but oh, it's covered in peanut butter. They're too big to finish.
They're on steroids.
Yeah. They're on steroids, so you cut it, and I eat about half of it, and then I start to get kind of appled out and full, but there's no good way to save it.
Right.
No,
I mean,
it's
people
hard to
say
save an apple.
like, yeah, it's just, anyway.
Are they roiding up the apples? Is that a proven fact?
I don't know what they're doing, but they are exceptionally large.
And then I bought some limes the other day. Again, I know this is engaging.
Yeah.
I bought some limes the other day, and they look like marbles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The baby limes.
Yeah.
I love those.
The cotton candy grapes, though, I don't know if you've ever gotten them or seen them.
Season?
Not yet.
Can you find them?
But they're
Sugar
pretty
balls?
big. They're pretty big, and they're delicious.
My daughter keeps asking for them, but I can never find them when they're supposed to be there.
I don't know what science lab put cotton candy and grapes together, but good job. Well done. Well done. Beat the Bank was back today. We did have two winners.
Yeah, that's right. We gave away over $1,200 today.
Yeah, and if you missed out on the rules, we're going to give you a password every day, and then you just have to basically, when we ask you to call in, give us the password, you get in the vault, and then you play like we regularly do with the banker.
Win you some money and buy yourself an espresso machine.
That's what Jenna got.
I've been getting recommendations on flavors. I mean, you guys have maybe had an espresso before. You've at least seen George Clooney do the commercials. But the couple times recently I've traveled, they've had the Nespresso machine in the hotel room, so it's different than the Keurig. But
You staying in fancy hotel rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have those in the by the hour
I get
motel.
a pot with a couple of paper cups.
I love almost all coffee, but the way they do it, that's why apparently they have some patent on the way they brew this coffee or have the pods in there and the way that the water goes through, and it'll go immediately, even without heating up, like less than 15 seconds. So, you don't have to turn on the machine and wait for it. And then a milk steamer, and it steams my almond milk.
A steamer.
I made a decaf cup last night because I was so excited. I didn't even want coffee, but I put it together and I was so excited I did decaf. I think there's still caffeine in it.
And the decaf?
A slight.
Just traces of it? Oh,
yeah,
like the
it's
sugar and the
always a little
sugar-free
bit.
stuff.
Yeah.
I drug myself to sleep.
So you have to give yourself an
I was
upper and
all
then a down.
amped up. So excited.
I didn't get much sleep. I traveled this weekend.
That's
Yeah,
right.
where'd
Garden
you go?
City, huh?
Garden City. Did the small, it's a population of like 20,000 in Garden City, so it was cool to feel that small town
Now, when
vibe.
you say Garden City, I think of South Carolina because we have a Garden City beach.
Oh no, this is Kansas. Yeah,
So.
I think of Boston because of the Boston Garden.
yeah. But they had their airport's really small. Everybody like knows each other. When we're at an event, people are walking and we're like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a couple hours." Like they run into each other.
A couple hours.
I seriously love that vibe. And I was asking, like, do you guys have rush hour traffic? And they said, yeah.
Yeah, 4 cars on the road at the same time.
Well, they said it was like it lasts 10 minutes and then it's done.
I feel like that would be great and also bad because everyone knows everyone's business.
Sure. Yeah.
I kind of like that.
That's what I'm saying.
They look
Yeah.
out for one another, small town people. They look. I was at my restaurant the other day in a little small town, Waxahachie, and I was trying to make a copy. And this lady says, "Are you Big Al?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's in her car. She goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to make a copy." She goes, "Get in the car."
Huh?
I didn't know her. I've never seen her before in my
But
life.
you got in that car.
I got in her car, and she took me to her office. She has a title company, and she made 50 copies for me, didn't charge me, and then drove me back.
How about that?
That's nice.
Small town, man. I love it.
I'm telling you. And nobody had anything bad to say about anybody else. Everybody was like, oh, who's that? Oh, I love them. They're my friends. Blah, blah, blah. I went to school with them. Our taxi driver said she dropped off her high school crush right before picking us up at 4 o'clock in the morning, dropped them off at his lawn.
Wow.
On his lawn?
On his lawn, yeah.
Oh, he
Was
was
he
like,
drunk
get
or
out.
something?
Yeah, he had a good time. There's only one cab driver in town.
One?
There was one.
Well, it was that time of day, wasn't it?
Well, when I asked her, I said, are there more cabs or more companies out there for? And she goes, no, we're the only one.
Was it a cab with like a thing on the top and the name, or was it just like somebody's car? Like there's
It was a van.
a Camry or something.
It was a van, and it had the taxi on top and the phone number.
All they need.
And that's all they need. And if it's not her driving, she said she had only been doing it for like 2 weeks. If it's not her, it's her boss.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if she didn't have a large party, like we need an additional cab.
When we called her, I thought we weren't going to make our flight because she said, I'm picking somebody up and I'm the only driver. And then I think she could hear our desperation. She goes, fine, I'll pick you guys up in 20 minutes. So she showed up with the guy from the Marriott. And we all share the cab.
Yeah. Look at all the money she saves on like two-way radios and stuff. Nobody to talk to.
When we got to the airport, it's one of those where you go in and you get your ticket from the agent, and then he turns around and then goes and takes your ticket before you get on the plane.
Yeah.
So you get it from the same people. They just have to do a lot. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
They have the community college. They said the guy that played Eazy-E,
Oh, really?
his brother played for the football team or something, so he shows up there sometimes
Oh.
at the football games.
All right.
The high school was having their prom. I'll stop him by the gas station to say what's up to your boy.
Oh. You're in love with a small town experience.
I really am. I think I would do well in a small town.
Well, it's got a lot of in common with living in the burbs. You know, you're kind of out there a little bit. I mean, you're in a big burb,
Right.
But still, it's kind of got a.
And the burbs are happening.
Yeah.
Your burbs are good for burbs.
Yeah. It's good for our burbs are good for burbs.
As far as burbs go,
Yeah, you got a good burb.
Haven't you heard?
Lots of
Burbs the
young
word.
single
Burbs
people
the
out. Yeah, a lot of young single people were out this weekend in the burbs.
Yeah. Burb.
what are
Burbs
the
a
single
word.
people doing living in the burbs?
Right.
I don't know. I was asking my husband the same thing. He's
Hooking
like-
up?
He's like, we don't want them up here.
Hold on, he said
He's like,
that?
that's why we moved to the burbs.
Yeah, that's
Get away
why-
from you young single people.
Yeah.
We have the single area in the burbs, like where all the people live in the apartments. They come out to the gym. There's a lot of
You
single
got to
people.
keep the single people in the burbs away from the married people in the burbs because that's just too
Right?
much temptation.
We respect each
Dangerous.
Not
other.
temptation. It's just like we want to just go. We just want to eat our dinner and go home.
We don't want to see y'all beefing. Y'all gonna be out there beefing with each other.
Yeah.
You're making our wait time for the table longer.
Burbside story.
Yeah. Burbside story. I'm the Jets.
Speaking of beefing, Wendy's has a song. Wendy's dropped an EP,
Mixtape.
a
Yeah,
mixtape.
this is cool.
And they're going at BK Burger King and Mickey D.
I think they're going to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, just don't mess with them. Here's a couple little tastes if you missed it this morning. This one's holding it down.
BK, don't think that you got away. You copied my old menu and put it out on replay.
Oh, copied my old menu and put it on replay.
Wow.
I want to know who this rapper is. I don't know if anybody found who she is.
Lil Wendy.
Is she good? I'm telling you, she needs to go on
Google
tour.
it?
Yeah, can we find her?
Let's see.
I want to talk to her.
Who is the rapper on Wendy's
Album.
Yeah.
EP?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. She's good, though, because she's really good. This one's called Rest in Grease.
Red hair with some pigtails. Better check the score of these meals sell. Now that's better. I'm so clever. My bar's chilly. Better grab a sweater. You block my
You know what I would love is if they found her working in one of their restaurants. Like if she was an actual Wendy's employee and that's how they found her, I would love that.
Oh, she goes up against Burger King, Wingstop, McDonald's.
Man, dude,
Trying to find the name of the person doing it.
The
Still
record-
scrolling.
the record's such a hit. It's just been nominated for a BLT award.
A what?
A BLT award.
It was, you know,
It was there.
It's a try. It was a try.
The bunnies, like a bun.
It's just, you know, MTV, BLT.
You got a grill.
Oh, MTV. I
Oh.
No, I said BLT. That's exactly
Right.
what I said, but it just wasn't funny.
Did we find her yet?
I keep no.
Nothing.
No. I've got some of the lyrics, but not the.
That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna need to find her.
It'll surface.
Eventually we'll find her.
This is new.
Yeah. We're gonna all wait till Kelly finds it. That's what
Yeah.
we're gonna
Number
do.
one, number one. That's a joke. Why your ice cream machine always broke? Why your drive-through always slow? Why your innovation can't grow? That was to McDonald's, obviously.
Is their ice cream machine always broke?
Yes.
I don't
Have you
know.
Really?
ever gone? You.
I'm lactose intolerant. I've never had
Oh my
one.
gosh! Anytime my kid wants an ice cream, I don't care what time you pull up and the machine is. I'm sorry, our machine is broke. Every time.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I had no
Yes.
idea that was happening either.
Yeah.
But now we know.
Now we know.
And I got my first invite to join a Fortnite squad on
What
Twitter.
is Fortnite?
Fortnite is this cool game. I've only been watching it, and they drop like 100 players in, and you're on a team, and then you got to take out the other squad, and your area is progressively getting smaller.
What does it look like?
It looks like a first shooter, but in a cool, different world.
No,
And you,
but yeah, what kind of world?
they just drop you in like these woods, and then you can build forts and
Wood.
stuff. It's like forests, woods, different landscapes.
Back in time?
No, it's pretty futuristic, I think. And then you just fly down, and then you gotta, take them out.
Pretty realistic.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for the youth.
Well, it's for
Take them
fun.
out.
You're building. It's
Destroy them.
strategy. That's what it's all about.
No Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not
No
as bad
hitting
as.
prosties.
Yeah, you can't go get those ladies of the night in this game. This
I
is-
never found myself on there. I wanted people to send it. Right?
A
That
lot of
photo?
people have told us that they
Oh.
saw you on Grand
Yeah,
Theft
but
Auto.
I didn't know if I was just like a street walker.
I think that was
Maybe
just
you
the
were just
cover.
the cover. Maybe you weren't
Yeah.
in it.
Because I played it, I have the game, and I don't recall the character ever popping up, the one that looks like you. So I think they just used you to sell.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Used you.
Used.
And we still don't know if they used Jenna, but It looks just like her.
I think it's cool. I wish I had got
Yeah.
some money, but it's pretty cool. It's on my dating profile.
So everybody's going to think that you are the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Why
Because it
would
is
I
you.
not use that for nothing else?
Yeah, right.
We should find one of the developers and ask them, did you guys listen to the show? Did you steal Jenna's face? And can we have money?
Probably some gaming guy watching Dish Nation late night.
Uh-huh.
Could be. Could
That's
be.
maybe what it was. If you want to be the question of the day, which we're about to hit right now,
There you go.
drop it in the comments section below. Today's is from Christina.
Okay.
What is your favorite segment on the show? Favorite segment on the show, Big Al Mac?
Well, favorite.
Your favorite. You get excited about it.
You know, does that make me crazy? I know
Yeah.
it's one of the ones that we've been doing for a long time, but it changes every single time. So
Yeah.
there's some crazies that call in. So yeah, I guess I'd have to go with does that make me crazy?
Does that make me crazy? It's
Yeah.
Big Al's favorite, Callie? I'm going to guess.
Love letters to me.
Yeah, of course. Love letters. Love letters to Kelly. Those will be back on Wednesday. We did some today, by the way. I'd say mine is anytime we play a game. So right now I'm really into Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah.
Or when we play Match Game. I like playing games with you guys.
Yeah,
They're fun.
yeah.
Jenna?
I like when we do Tidbit News.
Oh yeah.
Tidbit
I
News
learn
is
a
fun.
lot about what's going on in the world and stupid, funny things that I can then retell people later.
And
I
all
like
you need to
Tidbit
know
News.
is like the tidbit.
Just a
I mean,
tidbit.
That's all you need.
Yeah. I told you today.
Just the tidbit.
The FBI is on the lookout for this guy with a tattoo on his neck that says dork.
But think about if you see this guy, you're gonna vaguely remember us
Mm-hmm.
talking about it and be like, "That there's something with that guy," or you're gonna be like, "That's just a bad
Dork!
tattoo."
Yeah. I feel bad for all the other people that have dork tattooed on their neck. Sorry about that, but one of your people did that. So now you guys are all going to be looked at funny. So that's the question of the day. Drop the one you want to be. If you want to be it tomorrow, hopefully we'll read it. And coming up tomorrow on the show, we're going to play Beat the Bank again tomorrow. 7, 10, and 8, 10 is when we hook you up with the passwords, and they're going to be different each hour. So don't try to remember the first one because it's going to change after that. We also have Does That Make Me Crazy, Big Al Mac?
There you go. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
My fave.
And we're also going to do Craigslist Easter and possibly after 8:30 get into the Jenna date that she did not go
I
to.
gotta tell you guys this story. I'm appalled by what a guy I was gonna go out with.
Yeah.
Maybe go out with.
But he turned
Said
you
to
off
me.
so bad that you're done.
Oh my gosh.
Not responding.
So inappropriate.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
not responding.
So we'll touch this subject matter tomorrow.
All right.
You know, after 8:30 because we're family friendly.
Yeah.
And he said some things.
Yeah.
Apparently. All right. We'll see you tomorrow, Kid Nation.
Adios.